Hello and welcome back to our Universal Combat Let's Play Poorly. Once again, what the heck? Why? Oh my god, why is there so much noise? Alright, so where the heck are we going? Where the heck are we, actually? That's the real question. We're in Mercury. Okay, do we have a station here in Mercury? No, we do not. If I remember right, I was looking at here. Yeah, so there is no station in Mercury, so we're going to have to go somewhere else. We've been to Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Pluto, Venus. Let's go take a look at what we can do. Alright, so we can only go to Earth and Venus from here, but I think... Nope. We look here. We've got connections to Venus and Earth from here, and then also to Pluto. Earth can get us to Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Mars. Okay, we'll go to Earth because we haven't been to these three gas giants yet. Yeah, there's some things going on here. Valkyries are coming in. You know what I may do, not in this episode, but for the next one, is I might turn off the combat sounds. Not turning off the combat sounds entirely, but turn off the combat sounds that are not nearby. There is a setting in at the main menu where you can turn that off. I don't mind it, it's just it's a little distracting. Also, it keeps making me think that I'm in the middle of combat, which of course I am not. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording, and we'll come back once we have entered Earth space. Actually, yeah, so I went ahead and bumped myself back out to the menu. I saved the game and came back out here. So if you go into config, you can have the NPC craft gun sounds. Right now it's set to all. I'm going to switch it to at my craft. That way they only come around, we only hear those sounds if they are involved, if I'm involved in that fight. So we're going to save that, and we're going to go back in. Okay, so now we are heading to Earth. Yeah, sweet, sweet silence of space. Plus all the background chatter. Which honestly I would get rid of as well, except that there's really not much other sound out there. Especially since the engine sounds aren't working for some reason. Oh gosh, this is going to take a minute. Yeah, don't want to make you sit through that. Be right back again. Okay, we are at a range of less than 5, so let's go ahead and get back in there. Okay, now that we are here, we're back in Earth space. What we could do, you know what I want to do actually right now? Let's go take a look at our mining drones, mining probe thingamajiggies, whatever they're called. Yeah, mining drones. 51% full, 46, 43. Excellent. Okay, we're nearly there. We'll be able to start doing that, going back to collect those soon. So we've been to Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Pluto, Venus, Mercury. Let's find out our next spot. Let's go to Uranus. Uranus Uranus. I'm not 12 anymore, so now it just sounds awkward.
Hyperdrive activated. Activating TAC ops computer.
And there's our probe, kind of floating around. Do we want to put another probe somewhere? Let's see. We're in Earth. We could probe. We could have put a probe in Mars. Maybe we'll do that. Oh God, I don't want to go to Pluto. No, 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 no. Jump at. There. It looks like the Navatron accidentally grabbed a click. I can't drop probes while I'm in hyperspace, but I will in a moment. And then once I do that, I should be able to have them fly through the gate. Because the short range... So the probe ranges indicates how many jumps they can do before they fail. Well, I guess, or not before they fail, but before they can't do any more jumps. And I am currently... I currently have number 6 deployed, which is a short-range one, and it can do 4 jumps, but it's done none because it's literally just going around in here. But if I drop number 5, that'll also be able to do 4 short-range jumps, or 4 jumps as a short-range probe, and I'll send them to Mars. Because I don't need 2 of them in Earth.
Emerging from hyperspace.
Okay, good. Now we're gonna just head to the gate. I can't launch you yet. There we go.
Probe has been launched.
Jump at Mars. Alright, so we're gonna send you to Mars. Probe 6 is gonna stay around here in Earth. Since we're not a military ship, we don't really need these probes out that much. Because we're not really having to, especially not in this area, not in Sol territory, because we're not worried about being attacked or having to worry about what's in the next zone. But it'll be good to do just as practice, kind of to know that I can kind of manipulate the probes and use them correctly. Why are you white? Why are you white? Why are you not yellow? Probe 6. No, that's probe 5. Probe 5 is going... Oh, okay. Probe 5 is now... What? Oh, probe 5 is now going to Mars. Wait. You are not jumping at Mars. Why are you not jumping at Mars? Jump to Mars. You gonna go? I guess so. I guess it is going. It's not just testing it. Not just checking it. Right? It's gonna pop through. There, yeah. Okay, there he goes. And now here we are. Uranus. Now we need to find... Holy moly, that's a lot of moons. I mean, I guess that's kind of a known thing. Do we have any stations out here? Oh god, maybe we don't. Let's see. Just the Generis. Oh crap. Just the moons. Here we are running out of gas, right? We're down to 536 rate. Okay, we need to get back to Earth. Yeah, that ain't something to play with. We gotta get back to Earth, get our rating up. Right, because we can't get to Jupiter from here, can we? No. Okay, so Uranus has no stations. All right, let's go and put that information in there. None. Align to the right because it's annoying me if you don't. There we go. Okay. So oh boy. Yeah, we're running low on places to check because Jupiter has the minerals, but the inflation level is high, and so it's not going to get us the greatest prices to buy what we need for rating and so forth. So. Well, let's get to Earth. Now, presumably we could do some mining on the moons of Uranus, and that would be great. I wonder if it's possible to... I'm super aware, thanks. I wonder if it's possible to have multiple mining drones. Like, you normally start with 4. I wonder if you could have, say, 8 and just keep 4 in stock and then reload them onto the shuttles and send them out again. I would imagine so. So if I wanted to, I could get super into the mining and maybe have multiple mining drones out on different moons, more than just the 3 that I have now or the 4 that I could have. Because they do take a while to fill up. So they're only at about 50% right now. And it's been, I laid them out in the first episode, so it's been a couple of hours, or about maybe an hour and a half of real time for them to get to 50%. So let's just, back of the envelope, say it takes 3 hours to fully fill a mining drone. And you've got 4 of them standard. So you do 3 hours for 1, 3 hours for 4 technically, but you get 100% worth in like an hour, but across all 4, which is it would be a bit of a hassle. So I wonder if it'd be worthwhile trying to see if we can get more mining drones. Earth, supply station, there we go. Yeah, if we could get like 4 more, or even just 3 more so we can keep Shuttle 4 as a spare. Although we don't really need Shuttle 4 as a spare. I literally could just send Shuttle 4 out. Do it. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll land it myself. That would be fun, right? Alright, so let's take a look at what I have here. Got this calcium. Price of $346. That's what I paid for it. We'll check Earth Galcom HQ to see if maybe the prices are different there. I think I got it at Jupiter, which it's probably going to be about the same. just have so much, and I have almost no money. Ooh, shit! I have almost no money. I'm gonna have to sell that calcium or whatever it was, calcium, no matter what. Crap. All right. Well, it's lesson learned. Don't get too excited and buy the first thing you see.
Emerging from hyperspace.
There we go. Galcom HQ. How much rating do I have left? 471. Damn it. All right. How much are we going to take this? Buys at 362. Okay, I guess I should do it. Yeah, I should do it. We are going to make a little bit of a profit. I had more money than I thought I did, so that's actually not so bad. Okay, that's done. Let's see what it says. Okay, so still inflation level at 0%, because that does change over time. Okay, now let's go take a look at our stuff. So we no longer have this, so we can go ahead and clear that. Let me just do it this way, it's easier. We have paintings. We don't want to sell the aux charger because this is an AD station. We don't want to sell these, but we do want to maybe sell... All right, let me, let's sell these. The paintings, computer link, repair kit, trig F array. That's going to be, paintings is going to be here, right? I mean, we don't get a lot, but we get something. All right, computer links. I think the rest of these are in spare parts, right? Computer link. Oh, not bad there. Computer repair kits. We've got 3 of those. Let's sell all 3. And then the trig F array. There. All right, we're going to sell. We got those sold. We now have 1.3 million. All right, let's get back over to here. I'm going to just clear these out here. Put you there. Put you there. Oh, that was a mistake. All right. Cut and then paste. Okay, so the rest of these are AD, advanced, and back over here. This is an AD station, so we're not going to be able to sell them at value, for a good value here because they already produced them at this location. So now we definitely need to get some of this stuff. Oh my god, our shield levels are almost to nothing. Let's get up to 100. Rating, let's try for 1500 maybe? This is not the best place to buy it, but okay, maybe not that. Let's go to 1,000. Oh, and you know what I'm gonna do? Right, okay, so we're gonna make another list here. We're gonna say fuel costs. Actually, let's call it radiant. Just radiant costs. I'm only going to worry about that. I'm not going to worry about plutonium. We're not using that up enough for it to matter. So Earth was 135. So that's the price that we are buying it at right now in Earth. I'm going to bet that Jupiter's lower, but probably not crazy lower because of the inflation level. But what we do want to do is buy some advanced items here in Earth and sell them in Jupiter before we go and start exploring some other things. Because we need money. I mean, who doesn't need money? We need money. But first we're going to... Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to need to check and see what is good to buy here. So, mostly it's going to be spares. We could buy weapons, but I mean, we'll stick with spares. And the aux chargers come from here. We have an aux charger from that cargo that we picked up. So let's go ahead and grab some aux chargers. I think that'll work. Their regular price is 125k. So that'll be nice. Aux charger. Yeah, and they are 112 here. So that's really good. So the best we can get is 10 more. Let's log off. And we're going to go to Jupiter. Because we know we've got a good inflation level there. So let's head back over here for a second. We know we could do stuff at Mars for robotics and Jupiter for minerals. Those would be good. But I feel like we know Jupiter. We know Jupiter pretty well from the last run. So I think that's the place to go. And it'll also give us a chance to check the prices on the radiant, which hopefully will be a very good price even in spite of the inflation level. Jupiter, to my mind, Jupiter right now is probably the best place to be buying all of our consumable minerals, in particular the radiant, of course. But we want to be sure. We want to actually go and confirm that. Oh, shoot. I gotta make a note. Right? That we bought aux chargers for 112.5. We only bought 10 of them at that level. We had one from the cargo, but that's important to keep in mind. So let's remember that we've got that. So we currently have this panel set up to show the waypoint. There is also a map option, but I honestly don't really know what the value of this is, because we do have the radar. And I know that this is indicating direction. We're heading towards this direction over against where these others are. I guess, let's see. You know what? That might actually... Okay. It does show us good information about where the jump points are relative to our direction of travel. But honestly, I would much rather be in here. Right? This is much easier for me to read, and I can do this, and I can kind of fiddle around with it. I don't know that this is as useful for that. So I'm keeping it on the waypoint list. I could do this, which is, what is this? Navigation information relay. Tells me where I am, but we kind of know where we are from here. And then this is the probe information, telling us where we could look at which probes are where. Probe 5 is in Mars. It's targeting to Neptune, but it's not going to go to Neptune. It's already done one jump out of the 4 that it can do. and probe 6 has done no jumps. So we're going to keep that on the waypoint list. And then in the middle here, we have the various radars. We've got the space radar, air, ground, and then a support unit locator, which will only show us the support units, our support units. So for example, if I'm over here, it just shows the probe. Whereas if I look at everything, it's look at space, it's looking at everything, and then I can target from here. Over on this side, we've got the SSR, which is basically indicating, I guess, damage. What is this called? System status relay, yeah, so it's showing me if there's any damage to my parts of my ship. Then the video. Stores manifest display, I think only works if you're targeting something, a vessel. Power system status. Crew status, showing me where they are. And we could, yeah, CFO and so on. Then this is the shuttle status. And then ACM, this is the missions, which we're not doing. And then finally the RTM, which radar target mask, we can do radar target masking and so on for this. But I like to keep it on vid. Alright, so let's go to Jupiter Supply Station. I heard something explode. Oh yeah, there's a... Oh, no, maybe not. No, we're over here. Nothing's blowing up near us. Oh well. Halfway there. Uh-oh. Who we got? A mantis.
Activating.
What are you?
Computer.
Oh.
Activating tack on
Come on now.
computer.
That could pause, I guess. There's a pausey buttony thing over here somewhere. It's a criminal from the Vest. I can't remember who they are. But I do have it here. Alien nations. Vesperons. Slightly aggressive. They look weird. Alright, Vesperons. Yeah, criminal Vesperon. But it looks like they're leaving. Yep, they left.
Emerging from hyperspace.
We're docking. Now, let's take a look. 10% inflation level now. Okay, so first up, we're going back here. We're now at 10%. Not 105. 10%. Yeah, so these change subtly over time. And now let's take a look at what the prices are for the minerals. 180 for radine here. Wow, why? That's crazy. That ain't right. So that's 10% higher, right? That's 10% higher than what it should be. which should be around 162. Well, no. That's not right. That's not how that works, but that's fine. It's close enough. Anyway, it's much higher than you could get it at Earth. So maybe Earth just supplies it more because they maybe I didn't check the stock. That's the thing I probably should have checked. The rating stock right now is about 6,700. I'm gonna say price stock because I know that stock affects it as well. So we're gonna go with that. We're just gonna keep an eye on that if you know, if we ever get back to Earth, for example. Yeah, so it says here the stock is about 6,700. Plutonium, like I said, we're not going to worry about that. It looks like the prices here are insane. I'm not going to buy plutonium at this location. So what we can do, though, is we can go ahead and try to sell the aux chargers here. We bought them at a 112,500. So let's go see aux chargers. Yeah, they're at 150K. Let's go sell them all. There we are, 1.6 mil. Nice. Now, let's go back to here. Let's take these off. Done. Well, actually, let's go ahead and sell all of this stuff just to get it out of our thing. Let me see. So reactor coolant is the first one. That's worth it. Next one is the next one are these are all weapons. Okay. So the STS Starseeker. Well, actually, it'll be all the weapons. Any weapons that I have here. Ooh, no, unless that... Well, hang on now. There's a Starseeker. Apparently I have an ODS, which I don't know how to use. And a Kevlar here. Yeah, I have apparently an ODS Trancor. Not sure what that is. I mean, I know what that is. It's an orbital defense thingamajig. And then the APRs. What is the APR? Do I not have that here? Oh, there it is. Okay. Wow. How did we end up at 3.4 mil? Oh, it's because we... Oh, yeah. Holy crap. We sold some shit. No, we didn't. What the heck did we sell that was so much? I don't know. Anyway, hey, I'm not going to complain. We got a shit ton of money now. The problem is, all these minerals prices are probably awful. Yeah, they're awful. Because we are at 10% inflation and probably have some supply issues here. Well, let's at least top up to 1,000. So we're going to have to avoid buying stuff in Jupiter for right now. This is a place to sell things, I think, for the time being, while the inflation level is this high. So we're going to need to find another place to buy our minerals, I think. Well, Earth is fine. I guess we could do it at Earth, but I would like to find a better place, a mineral-producing place that has a low inflation level that might be able to get us some even better prices. So I think what we're going to do next time is head back out and go to Neptune, see if there's a station over there, and then keep exploring the Sol system. And then we're getting close to finishing in Sol, and then we can head on to Alpha Centauri. Let's take a look. So we could go to, or actually we go to Sirius. Actually, we'll go to Sirius. We won't go to Alpha Centauri yet. We'll go to Sirius, go to Lyria Station, and do all that stuff out there. And then maybe go to Alpha Centauri after that. We are still well... Oh, gosh. Did not mean to click that destination. We're still within Terran territory, so all of this should be relatively safe. How do I... Oh, well. Current... I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, well, we're going to log off here. head out into the world.
Course plus from nav coordinates.
We're going to go ahead and clear the route, because we don't want a navigation. No waypoints planned. Okay. Slow ourselves down. And the last thing we want to do is... No. Tactical. We want to check our mining probes. 67, 59, 57. Okay. So when we come back, we'll probably be spending enough time to maybe pick up the first one of those drones. But yeah, next stop, Neptune, and then Sirius, and more profit. Thanks for watching. See you next time.